Okay, I remember saying how crazy it was that we hit 1,000 subscribers, and now it's like 1 week later and we're pushing 2,000. That is just crazy. You guys must be pretty bored to be watching my videos, but hey, I appreciate it. Maybe one day I'll make some money from this stuff. Until then, enjoy my content ad-free, baby. Now, let's kick into it. Today is all about advanced tips. And obviously, whether or not these are going to be advanced is going to be dependent on you and your skill level, but hopefully you learn some really practical things in here, which you can take and implement in your own games. So let's go. We're starting off slow with advice on how to shoot through smokes effectively. Now that they've nerfed the number of bullets in the Phantom and the Vandal, we need to be a little more conservative. So when you've smoked a choke point, instead of just mindlessly spamming into the smoke, use the walls to predict where an enemy might be standing. Follow the edge of the wall down, aim at head height, and shoot. Honestly, it feels like I get about 80% of my kills this way, and that's not a joke. Now, how to deal with Deadlock's Wall. I promise you that most players in my Immortal lobbies don't even know this yet, but Deadlock's Wall fortifies after a short amount of time, just like a Sage Wall does. So when it's first placed down, it actually has less HP, and then after a few seconds, it fortifies, becoming much stronger. So what this means is shoot it when she throws it down as soon as possible. Even if you don't completely destroy it, you've done significantly more damage to it than you would have if you'd waited and let it fortify. So don't be scared of her wall, just treat it like a Sage Wall and shoot it. Here's a handy trick about automatic doors on maps like Bind and Fracture. You can open them with projectiles, which you probably already know, but there are a few odd abilities which also open the doors that you may not know about. For example, Cypher's camera's dart opens the doors, Neon's wall has a projectile which opens the doors, and Jet's smokes open the doors. But weirdly, Sova's drone's dart doesn't open the doors. Just remember that one. Now, speaking of Sova's drone, when you're using it to take space and clear corners, you may have noticed that it turns quite slowly, and this means that you often miss checking 50-50 corners. So instead of flying it like a normal human being, try flying up a little bit and looking down. This increases your field of view significantly, and you can check all of those niggly corners. Easy. Now, have you ever been on the bomb site with the spike and your teammates are like screaming at you to let them plant for the ult orb? But every time you press 4 to take out the spike, your stupid character just starts planting instead? Well, here's the trick. If you jump into the air and then press 4 while you're in the air, it just lets you equip the spike. And then you can just drop it like a normal gun. I know, it really was that easy all along. And finally, the direction you're facing the moment you place down the spike is the direction you'll place it down. Now this means if I face into a corner, the spike will be planted tightly into that corner. And if I face away from that corner, it will be planted out in the open a little bit more. This lets you be precise when you're planting the bomb for lineups, and for forcing the enemies to defuse in specific positions. It can also be used to instantly destroy a Sage Wall, or to not destroy the Sage Wall. Anyway, as always, that's enough rambling from me. I hope you learned something from this video. If there are other weird mechanics or advanced tips that you know about, please drop them in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments, so thank you so much. I'll see you guys in a few days.
Wave crashing.
Oh, I wanted the kill so bad, yeah, the greedy boy. GG.
Defenders